Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Mac Merlin. For those of you who have been visiting this for a very long time, you may notice something a little different. My screen's a bit wider now. Basically, I used to have a 20mm lens here. I went back to the kit lens, which is only 16, and I think it looks better. What do you guys think? Let me know in chat. Meanwhile, I'll be talking about what I'm drinking tonight. Here we go. Look at that. I am drinking some sweet Riesling from one of our local wineries here. Zaboba says, we can see your keyboard rack. Yeah, right there. So one reason why I switched to a wider focal length is because whenever we do a staff party, it's been hard to showcase the entire staff. You guys can actually see the staff now. It's right there on the top of the screen. So yeah, hopefully that's better. Could not find an even wider lens, so we'll just have to stick with this. And this is just the Sony kit lens. But here we go. Let's turn on some music. Since tonight is a drinking night, we'll do something jazzy. Here we go. The regular top camera is still going to be the same though. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't have any port tonight, so I figured I'd drink something else. Just drink some Riesling. This one, I'd say you can pick this up from your local grocery store for about $7. Fairly cheap, fairly low alcohol content. This one's got 11% alcohol. And yeah, tonight I'm using my Xeno 75% keyboard topped with GMK Merlin, and it's got alpacas on it. Though haven't used this board in quite a while, don't know why. But I think like yesterday I saw that the Bella went on group buy, and I was like, oh, I could use a nice quality 75. And as I was staring at it, I was like, no, wait. I have a quality 75. Let's go grab it. So here we are today. Let's see. Before we start, I do want to say special thank you to everyone who followed and subscribed while I was offline. Let's go look at this list right now. I see X-Mester Cereal, Big John, Ponsor, a Donut, Sean DePaul, thanks for following, guys. And for the subscribers, Jonathan Chu, Kevin Fung, Adrian Fung, Angelo Castaneda, Brandon Turnage, Wahoo, Design with a Thought, Nightwalker, Crimson, Danacorn, YOLO, John Nguyen. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for supporting this stream. Like, literally without you guys, could not do any of this amazing stuff that I'm doing. The Zabobis says, did you manage to get the Bella in stock? I have not bought it, actually. Here, why don't we talk about the Bella really quick before we continue? Here. Okay. So, the Bella is KBD Fan's newest board. It is a 75% with a separated out layout. What I mean by that is, let's see, where's a good photo? Here we go. See, the arrow keys are split out, the rightmost column is split out, and the function row is split out. It's also top mount, and if they're going to be following like the latest KBD Fan's design, the PCB should also have C-to-C connection, in-switch RGB for hot swap, and ESD protection on both boards. And the reason why I wanted this board was not because of all that, to be honest. The reason I really wanted this board was, where's that photo? Here we go. Do you see that little thing right here? Oh wait, you guys can't see my cursor, but there we go. That's it. That thing right there. That is a switch opener. They built a switch opener onto the board, and on first look, that's a cat. And I was like, oh, I need to buy it. I absolutely need to buy this board simply because it's a cat. Yesterday I found out it's a dog, so I deem this board terrible. Do not buy it. Absolutely not worth it anymore. So yeah, I was just about to buy it and I found out that it was a dog. Not that I hate dogs, but I just love cats. So yeah, not buying it anymore. Someone did say, Merlin, you could just like have like this huge flex and just buy the board just as a Switch opener. And I'm like, sure, sure, but that's like, it's not like I have that much money, you know? Peppy Toad subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Gavin says, wait, what made you think it is a dog? I thought it was a cat, but both Adam and Wei, KBD fans, said that it was a dog. In fact, Bella is the name of a dog food, if I'm not mistaken. Hence why it is a dog, not a cat, unfortunately. So yeah, unfortunate. As of this moment, 7:30 p.m. PST, this only in-stock soldered is available. Like the hot swap in stock is no longer available. You'll have to go through the group buy in order to get those. Yeah, look, you can choose a red switch opener, a purple switch opener, or a blue switch opener. And you get all that for $260. That's about the same price that the KBD67 initially sold for, I think. Gavin Go says the deep blue and green look good. Cool beans, cool beans. Yeah, I actually did have my heart set on this. I just, I guess only reason I wanted to buy it was for the cat. Peppy Toad says surprised these haven't sold out yet. I think the main reason is because of that switch opener. Not everyone is psyched about having a switch opener on their board. A lot of people think it's pretty lame and it's not that cute, and maybe there's a bunch of cat fans out there who were really hoping that it was a cat. Yeah, it's been, this came out yesterday at 10 a.m. EST. It's been more than 24 hours and it's still in stock, so yeah, just not. If, however, you are deciding between this and the KBD75, I would highly suggest you buy this over the KBD75, just because you'll get a much better layout in my opinion, and also an ESD protected board. Gavin Go says, I think those people who got the KBD67 and like the 75 must have felt, oh shit, this costs roughly the same. Yeah, I agree. And top mount. Yeah, like overall, I don't think it's a bad looking board. Looks good. Apparently it comes with foam as well. Yeah, let's look at the back here. You've got your USB port on the right side, switch opener on the left. Yep. If this is the back of the board, are the screw holes visible? Looks like they are. Are those screw holes or just divots? Don't know. Okay. There we go. Oh, look. I like that new weight design. Okay, here we go. This is a better picture. Here we go. See, so the switch opener is easily removable. You can open all your switches like that. Oh, I guess you could just take it off if you don't like having it on the board itself. And yeah, lots of colors available. So if you bought this, do write back. Let me know if you like the board. I am curious about it. Timmy says, howdy Merlin. Howdy to you too, and welcome to the show. See, I'm just venting about my unhappiness with the Bella, with the KBD fans Bella. But yeah, that's not the content of the show tonight. The content of the show tonight is basically me drinking Riesling and fixing up a programming mistake that I did a while back. Speaking of programming mistakes, here, let's go talk about what we're actually doing tonight. Here we go. Way back in April of 2018, there was a board from Duck called the TC-V3. This TC-V3 is basically, I'd say, it's about the same size as a 96 key, but think about it this way. It's like a 65% with an added column to the right and 2 macros on the left. Or, actually no, maybe this is more like a 75% with an added column to the right and 2 columns on the left. There we go, that's more accurate. And you've got indicators on the top left and on the bottom right next to the arrows. And for those of you unfamiliar with Duck, Duck is a Korean designer who's made quite a few boards in the past. He has his own firmware and he has his own firmware flashing tool. It's called O2D if I'm not mistaken. And the problem with it is that it's built for Koreans. Like, all the instructions is in Korean. Several people in the community have translated it. Several people have made instructions on how to flash boards with O2D. So the process is a lot easier today, but still not as good as QMK. So what I did last year, I think this was November of 2019, I actually ported this into QMK. But because I was busy and lots of other things, it didn't get merged into QMK until June. So here we go. This is it. This is the pull request that I did. Say June 2nd. June 2nd of this year. Unfortunately, I just found out today actually, that the port didn't work, even though I showed it working on stream way back in June. And the reason being is, in the middle of this pull request where people come and review my code, it was suggested to me that we had a better way of reading the matrix now. Here we go. Somewhere here in this conversation, it was suggested that I used a new way of scanning the matrix. Somewhere here. So I blindly trusted and just said, okay, sure, let's do that. Let's click commit suggestion, all that good stuff. And I did that, everything compiled, everything built. So I'm like, looks like we're good. And it got merged in June. But it took like, what, a couple months before anyone was like, hey, Merlin, the port doesn't work. So today I looked back on the code and I've isolated where the problem is. So here we go. This is the TC-V3 sent to me by Holton C of Prime KB. I've actually had it in my possession for quite a while. I've taken it apart just in case I need to poke at the PCB again. But yeah, this is a much heavier board and a much thicker board than it is right now. Just a quick few specs. It has a micro USB. It's got RGB underglow and it's got zone lightning as well. Let's see, Gwild says, hey there, I used your tutorials to make my first PRs to QMK and VIA, so thank you for looking up how to do that. I'm glad that it worked out for you. So today I'm not really going to be talking about how I'm doing this, but just telling you guys what I'm doing, because I'm more interested in getting this working than anything at this point. So here we go. You guys can just watch the screen. I'll just ramble on. I'll ramble and chat with you guys. Let's see. Where do I want to be? Oh yes, I want to actually open up the code. That's what I want. Yeah, grilled. As it was explained to me, Wilbur does the merges whenever he feels like it, whenever he's got high motivation. But whenever he does do it, he does like a whole batch. Let's see. Okay, let's create a new branch. Let's call it TC-V3 fixes. And boom. Okay. Yeah, I won't show my code. I'll just let you guys see what I'm typing here. I actually might not even need the board quite yet. Gwillard says, yeah, I just missed him last time. The QMK PRs weren't quite ready until a day later. Yeah, okay, so the way I do things, like even though VIA allows you to post the VIA JSON and be like, hey, this is the QMK PR that I'm waiting on, I never file a VIA JSON until the QMK has passed. All right. So I believe it's just my matrix scan that's at fault. Let's see if I can revert to an older one. Let's revert to an older one. Well, it's just so you don't run into that situation. Yeah, and you know, as one of the QMK maintainers, I don't like seeing a list of PRs that I have to go through. Like, I know we have quite a few to go through as is, but just seeing that large number kind of makes you not want to do it, you know? Like, it's like a psychological thing. When you see a large stack of work to do, you're like, I don't want to deal with this right now. So I have a suspicion that Wilbur might be the same way, like most people are. So I'd rather not put that psychological stress on like Wilbur, you know? I'll file a PR when I'm actually ready for it to be merged. Don't want him to be waiting on like something else here. Let's see, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was going to go look at some code. Gwillard says, completely understand. Yep. That's how it is. There we go. So this is the code that should work. So I'm really just gonna copy and paste it. Copy and paste. into my matrix.c. And I should be good. Hopefully. Let's see, what exactly changed? What exactly changed? It's mainly the debouncing stuff that changed from the looks of it. Yeah, something with debounce broke it, I guess. Here, let's just check that this code works before we continue. Alright. So the way the TC-V3 is put into reset is you need to hold the top second to the rightmost key, which is this guy right here. I'm gonna hold him down while I plug the board in. Here, I'm gonna have to do this on my lap since my cable is so short. But once I've done that, let me execute the flash. Flash, 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 flash. Looks like it's flashing, and my lights turned on. That's a good sign, right? The lights turned on, that's a good sign. Here, let's try and type something in the chat. AAAASSSSSDDDE. Enter. There we go. That worked. Okay, so I guess that's the fix. That's the fix. It's probably the fix that's needed. Okay. Let's see if I can actually make things any better here. Zark says, cool, good stream, Merlin. Catch you next time. Yeah! Easy fix feels good. Easy fix feels good indeed. And this Riesling's actually pretty good. It's almost like drinking a cider. Let's see. Anything I want to fix here? Let's look around. Nope. Nope. All that stuff looks good. Alright. Let's go check it in. Revert back to the old matrix. Boom. Okay. I think that's good for now. I swear though that I got the VIA working for this. Let's see if I can find it. Come on, VIA. Let's see, it's probably lost in one of my branches here. You know what? I'm not seeing it in any of my branches. Hopefully I didn't just erase it thinking it was already done. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Damage points as wait, VIA on TC-V3? Yeah, I'm trying to get VIA on it. Let's see. I swear I did it already, but I can't seem to find it in any of my Git branches. So maybe I'm just hallucinating things. Let's see, let me I'm gonna look into my gists, my keyboard layout editor gists. Mech Wild Keyboard says howdy. Howdy to you too. Let's see. You know what? I think I actually need to do this on GitHub, not just keyboard layout editor. There we go. Your gists. There we go. This is what I'm looking at. I have 102 gists. Great. This is gonna be fun to search through. Oh. All the darn ports that I did. Oh look, I have my Mech Girlin key set. Hopefully you don't have to create it. I might have to. And I'm not really looking forward to that, to be honest. We'll see though. We'll see. Duck, Eagle, Viper. Nope, that's not the one. TC-V3, where you at? Hey, you guys are probably seeing some projects that you haven't heard of. So shield your eyes, because some of these products might... Oh, here we go, found it. I was gonna say some of these products might not even be out on the market yet. Here we go, let's do that. These JSON files? Yep, these are JSON files. Raw. Alright, let me take care of something here. Merlin Leaks, welcome to Merlin Leaks. Alright, we're gonna upload the JSON that I just created. Hopefully I don't have to redo too much of it. That's just gonna suck so much. Gavin goes, is that a Xenoboard? Yes, it is. It is indeed a Xenoboard. And guess what, guys? I do have to redo it. Sigh. At least I got the layout correct. That's pretty much it. Shoots. Don't delete branches until you're sure that you've committed them or that you've PR'd them. Alright. That warrants another glass. Shoots. That is upsetting. Okay. There we go. Yeah, a couple of you guys said that this is a much better view. Do you guys think I should go wider, or is this wide enough? Like right now I can put my hand, that's about there, here, that's about 2 feet. 2 feet. Look, I can put this right on my side here and you'd still see it. Close up so we can see your pores. That's kind of what I had before, but it was really tight. So every time I moved, I would go out of frame. Nefrit says that's wide enough. Bro Timmy says hydrate. Perfect. Let me go drink something. Alright, let's see. Okay. This is one of those times where I actually have to pull out the code. Something I don't necessarily want to do. Let's see. How should we go about this? Silly World says this might be a good place to ask, but is there any good way to change the function of encoder events from within VIA, or do you always have to go to QMK? You have to go to QMK. Gavin Go says, where is the spoken words? Did you trigger that? Not seeing anyone triggering spoken words. Last one I'm seeing is hydrate from Bro Timmy. XXY says, I just watched your video on porting KBD19X to VIA. Did you port it after all that work? Yes, I did. It's currently in PR on the VIA and on the QMK side. And Gavin Go, you just triggered spoken word. Alright, let's go trigger spoken word. Here we go. Here we go. I am prepared for you. Here we go, here we go. Let's just click on it a few times. Here we go, here we go. Let's pause the music. Let's see. How should I do this one? How should I do this one? Okay, I've got an idea. Gavin Go says evil voice. You want me to do it in an evil voice? Let's see. You know what? I might be able to do an evil voice with my voice changer. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, here. It's been a while since I've used this, so let me change my settings really quick. Here, I'm gonna have to put on my headphones so I can hear myself better. Let's do this. Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. There we go. Let's do mic check. There we go. Can you guys hear that? Here we go. There we go. There we go. That's an evil voice. Gavin Go, is that voice evil enough for you? Sounds like Satan from The Conjuring. This is the real voice of Merlin. Out only few form, this no look, and like work. Set be now never, hold those much around, change they all govern, not change, little which many work. Possible home long home, you one and if year, number own only home, help so change, right no other great of while. Alright, back to normal voice. Back to normal voice. Gavin says, hope your neighbors don't hear this. They'll think you're crazy. Yeah, let's see. I can do like the high-pitched voice too. Hi, this is how I'm gonna do the stream from now on. It's just gonna be like this high voice right here. My wife is looking at me like I'm crazy, but the thing is she can't hear because it's only going into the stream. What?
Your hat like that. You look like a German cat.
Oh. Alien voice. This is the alien voice. Here, let's modulate it a bit more. There we go. 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 Zebra Bus says, ask her to watch the stream. Yeah, I'm changing my voice using the soundboard. So you're hearing me right now with my normal voice, but if you tune into the stream, you'll hear a much different voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you will. This is how T-Pain makes his music. There we go. I think I should just do like the wizard voice right now. This will be my voice for the rest of the stream. Yeah, I've got like other versions here too. I've got like a radio voice, I've got a reverby voice, all that stuff. I should just use this whenever I'm laughing so I can be like, ha 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 ha. Silly World just subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much. Can't you mute your normal voice input? Can you guys hear my normal voice at all? Should use this voice when you're showing off your staff. It could also be like a... Here, let's see if I can do this. Oh, no. Here we go. You can hear it being layered. Uh-oh. Okay. I wonder how I can change that. Okay, well, I'll have to play with this off stream. You can hear the double voices. I should like speak in like a high voice right now, like, hi guys, how you doing today? I think this is the Conjuring getting possessed. Hi guys, you should make QMK. You should use QMK and VIA. The Conjuring getting possessed. It's like I have two vocal cords. I have two vocal cords. All right, I think that's enough for tonight. Let's go back to the normal voice. Yo, that's gonna be fun to edit after this, just in time for Halloween. Or some would say this is a bad acapella. Please stop chanting spells, my dog is floating. Your keyboard is now floating. I've changed your high profile board to a floating keyboard. Was that the wizard voice? Yeah, I should have like the wizard voice. We'll see. I'll play around with it some more so I can get rid of like the layering, but we'll see. We'll see in the future. See, what was I even doing? What was I even doing? Oh yeah, I was debating if I should actually invest time to doing this. Two Moon says, if someone gave me VIA ports to work on, I'd volunteer to do them. Dude, there are over 1,000 boards in QMK. I would wager that not even half of them are in VIA yet. So, you know, have at it. Have at it. Gavin Go says you were doing spoken words. Yeah, but before spoken words, I was doing this. You guys distracted me. Here, let's play the music again. Okay. So let me do this. I'm gonna do this off screen. Let's actually find what layout I want really quick. Which layout do I want? I want the... So regular layout seems to be what I want. Okay, no problem. This might actually go pretty quick. Voice changer word reading dedicated stream when? Why aren't QMK compatible boards by default compatible with VIA? Just because VIA has only been a thing for the last year and a half, but QMK has been a thing since 2014. Like, I think by the time VIA came around, there were already well over 700 boards in QMK. So it really falls like whenever there's a new board that comes out, it really falls on the developer, on the group by runner, to make sure that it's both QMK powered and VIA enabled. Okay, let's see. Here we go. We should be able to do this. Let's see. 10, 11, 12. Should be able to do this. C, D, E, F, G. Okay. Sark says some boards VIA will never be compatible with. Yeah, that's true. VIA, like, not only do you need to have a QMK compatible board, but the microcontroller also has to have like an EEPROM on it, which is where VIA stores all of its key map and lighting information. Okay. Let's try and get some work done tonight. Sark says it requires persistent storage for key maps, and not all boards have it. That is true. Ponsor says, if you're designing a board today, is there a reason not to have it? If you're able to create a firmware and a GUI that is much better than VIA or QMK, then yeah, that would be the reason why. Like, if you are so confident, if you are so intelligent, if you are so capable that you're capable of making a firmware that exceeds the capabilities of QMK or VIA, then why not? Then why not? We at QMK welcome competition. Zark says, I dislike VIA because of their software being closed source. So yeah, as someone who is a software engineer, I can completely agree with that. But as someone who wants to see mechanical keyboards become a passion for a lot of people, VIA, I think, is like the best thing ever. Just because VIA has allowed people to look at a custom keyboard and be like, oh, I can totally buy that and not be afraid of programming it. Yeah, Zark says, my boards can technically support VIA, but I won't be doing the legwork. Zark, if you send me your boards, I will put them into VIA for you. Though I know you are more than capable of doing it yourself. Like, to be honest, guys, in terms of what I use, I barely use VIA for any of my boards, and the only reason that I have it on some boards is mainly so I can make quick macros on stream without having to like pull up code, flash the board, all that stuff. It's like, if they want to keep it closed source, that's fine. That's up to them. There's actually no universal law that all software has to be open source. Let's see, Zaboba says, which programming language do I need to learn to know how to port VIA? I don't think you really need to know a programming language. Like, if you go through my past streams where I'm actually showing the process, you just have to know how to count. Yeah, you just have to know like where to look. Like here, let me show you what I'm looking at right now. I'm basically looking at this, right? And then I'm looking at, here, let's just pull it up on a browser so I don't need to reset up everything that I have here. Here, look. Let's go look at TC-V3 since that's what I'm working on. Like this process that I'm doing right now, see where I'm putting in 01, 02, 04, 05, 06, 07, I'm literally just copying this. And like, I guess like the thing that you need to know is this is kind of in like pseudo hex format. A would be 10, B would be 11, C would be 12, so forth and so on. But other than that, it's not necessarily learning how to program in C or anything, it's just learning how to count and knowing where to look. Sark says, funny you should say that. The gin went for manufacturing this morning. Awesome. Nefert says, I don't mind VIA being closed source, especially because the community can still contribute by adding support for boards. Yeah, like, in all honesty, that's what's important from a customer perspective. Silly World says, I had to do this twice before I started wanting to script it. Yeah, maybe my next stream should be me writing a script to convert all of this. Yeah, that's probably what I should do next stream. You know? Query Edu says, could you also do K101, K201? If you watch my latest YouTube video about the layout macro, all of these variables here that you're seeing, K24, the way this is written is purely for a human's benefit. Like literally, you could name this whatever. Like in my video, I made the example that you could name this after key sets. So here, let's look at this. If K01, if you named K01 GMK Merlin, everywhere you put K01 in the physical matrix would also be called GMK Merlin. But if you named all of this after key sets, you could imagine how confusing it would be, right? You know, so the way we have it right now, K44 stands for the key located at row 4, column 4. Query Edu says, could you also do K101? In this case, K101 would be row 1, column 1, or it could also be row 10, column 1, depending on how you define your like numbering system. But yeah, definitely do a Name these things something that makes sense. Don't name them after your favorite key set. Don't name them after your favorite YouTube people or precedents or like whatever. Like you could absolutely do this by naming it after all your favorite precedents or your, I don't know, like your favorite key sets, but it just it would absolutely work. Just maybe like 3 weeks from now you'd look back at this and be like, what the hell was I doing? Yeah. Anyway, let me actually try and get this done. Nefert said, I would still recommend a universal community adopted naming convention. So, I'm gonna make the big assumption and the claim that I have ported the most boards in QMK. I'm pretty confident in that claim. Anyone here can challenge me on that. But I'd say with me porting a board almost every week for the last 2 years, I probably have the most boards with my name on it. And I've made absolutely sure that this is the convention that I follow. K followed by row number followed by column number. You know, as we migrate to larger chips, like some ARM chips definitely are much larger, we may have to change our naming convention in the near future. Bro Timmy says, gonna head out for tonight, got class tomorrow. Good luck with the rest of the stream, thank you so much. Silly World says, I've done at least 2 boards with no PRs, try and beat that high score. Nefert says the Merlin convention, like seriously, I think the last time I checked, I had over 50 boards with my name on it. Like, you know, as time goes on, the number of boards in QMK gets ever so large. So back then, I used to account for maybe 25% of all boards in QMK, but now I'm probably down to like 1%. Zark says, easiest way is to use lowercase k. Yeah, that's... I don't know why. I think I like to use uppercase K just because it looks aesthetically more pleasing. Yeah, here we go. Let's, as I was saying, let's try and get something done tonight. There we go. Yay, I got 1 row done. Okay, Nefert mentioned earlier that it's the Merlin convention. I do want to stress that even though I am typically known as the wizard in the keyboard community, I am just one of many wizards in the community. I'm just the one that wears this fancy hat. Like Zark himself is like a wizard. I'd say he's a very established wizard in his own right. Like Wilbur himself is also a wizard. Zark says demon, more like Zark wants to be a demon. Alright. You can be the demon from down under. Yeah, like I think like out of all the wizards, I just I just happen to be the more well-known one because I'm the loudest. I'm not necessarily the most technically proficient wizard. Like, I am technically proficient, but I'm nowhere near being the most technically proficient. If you know what I mean. Query Edu says, you are a wizard, not just the wizard. I'm the wizard with the most apprentices. I've always advertised myself as the wizard that wears the hat and is the most handsome. Peppy Toad says, okay, Merlin, you're drunk. I'm not drunk. Takes a lot more to get me drunk. For those of you who have been with me at a meetup, you know that I go through several drinks and I'm still fine. Peppy Toad used hydrate. All right, thank you. Yeah, I think like, okay, what's a meetup that I had the most drinks at? Probably the Portland meetups, actually. The Portland meetup is actually held at like a tavern. It's the Lucky Labrador. There are 2 locations in Portland and they rotate every month. So obviously they don't have the meetups anymore. But you know, every time I'm there, I probably average maybe 3 drinks. Like it's a 3-hour event, so yeah, I guess I go 1 drink an hour. If you guys are ever in Portland, Oregon, they try to have it at the last Saturday of every month. So if you're in Portland during that time period, go visit one of those taverns and you will definitely see them. On average, I'd say about... I've gone quite a few times and I feel like there's always been at least 10 people there. Peppy Toad says strong liver. Maybe it's not necessarily liver, but how drunk you get is also dependent on how much fluid that you have in your body. So technically bigger people are less susceptible to getting drunk, and I'm fairly large for my size, unfortunately. I have been trying to lose weight, but porting with ports isn't helping. My wife just yelled, "No, it's not." I have been going to the gym almost every other day for the last month. I've been, let's see, I started only being able to run for like 10 minutes straight, running like a mile, but now I'm able to run a 5K very easily. So there is much improvement there. Currently my 5K time is 31 minutes, so hopefully by the end of this month I can lower that down to maybe 29. Yeah, like I get so tired after doing it, but it's doable. It's doable. I feel like this is something I've never been able to do. Like in high school and in college, the most I ever ran was 2 miles. 2 miles is like what? Like 3K, 4K. But now I can run a 5K. Query Edu says, was just about to join a climbing gym, but Rona got in the way. Yeah, I know, man. Oh yeah, so I have to be careful about saying that word. I read in the news lately that YouTubers, and when I say YouTubers because this video will eventually be posted on YouTube, YouTubers will have their videos demonetized if they say that word. So I have to be careful about saying that. Like the official documents say that as long as the video isn't focused on it, it should be fine, but there has been incidents of people who just mentioned the word and they were demonetized. Query Edu says 2 miles is 3.2 kilometers. Ah, okay. Yeah, I live in the United States, so my concept of kilometers is kind of out the window. Silly World says, Game Grumps call it the Backstreet Boys reunion tour as a straight replacement. It's pretty fun. I've also been a fan of them a little too long, so their humor is ingrained in me. I don't have context to that message. They don't call it... Ah, okay, I see. The Backstreet Boys reunion tour. Okay, so, fun fact about me. Way back in the day, I think I must have been in high school. I must have been like a freshman or a sophomore in like high school. Hitman Troy says, yo Merlin, hey Hitman Troy, this is back when you knew me. So my grandma was a big fan of like watching dance performances. So for her birthday, me and a bunch of my cousins, we decided to learn the entire dance moves for that Backstreet Boys song, the one that goes the one that goes get down and move it all around. So my cousins and I learned the entire dance choreography and we performed it for my grandma on her like must have been like her 64th birthday or something like that. No, wait, this was like 20 years ago at this point. So yeah, probably around like the 65th birthday, and she like absolutely loved it. Hitman Choi, yeah. I bet you didn't know that because I didn't tell you guys. It like wasn't something that I greatly advertised to people. Hitman Short didn't know, dude. Like what? This was like, yeah, this is on freshman, sophomore year. 9th or 10th grade. But yeah, I knew the entire dance choreography for that song. My wife is staring at me and she's just shaking her head. Would you like me to perform it for you tonight? Just like nodding at me. Just shaking her head. Oh my gosh. Peppy Toad says, I didn't see anyone claiming weirder flags. Okay, so all those weirder flags is just for you guys to tell the whole chat that you somehow managed to get like 40,000 points. We need a live performance. Okay. So yeah, as you guys can see, I have a wider lens now, so technically I could, right, see, look. I could be at the very back here and you guys could still see me. Peppy Toad says, oh, I thought it's your flex. Like, you guys need to read the descriptions. Hitman Troy says, so this is turning into a dance channel. No, I am not. Even though I learned all the choreography, it's not like I'm any good at it. Like, I've learned choreographies for that Backstreet Boys song. I've also learned it for the High School Musical. We're all in this together. Hitman Troy, this is a family-friendly channel. Aesthetic Live says, Merlin TikTok when? Oh my gosh. Actually, if you guys do want a dance channel, definitely check out Andy V. Nguyen's channel. I think he does like a dance number every 5 subs or something like that. Zaboba says, what is the secret to making your hat stay up? Well, you know, when you're young, it just tends to stay up longer. Aesthetic Live says there are pills for that. Oh gosh. It is probably the slowest port ever. Peppy Toad says wizard pills. Wizard pills. Okay, so I've been considering this. Nothing set in stone, but long time ago I went with a group of people to a brewery where you could make your own beer. So I've been considering going over and making wizard beer. Just so I could drink something on stream that would have my logo on it. So who knows? We'll see if I do something like that in the future. Maybe you guys could even buy it too. Wizard beer. Maybe I should talk to the QMK folk. Maybe I could put like a QMK tag on it too. QMK powered wizard beer. Add some magic smoke into the mix. QR code on the beer that links to a Merlin dance video. Maybe a QR code that links to my Twitch stream. That would be better. I don't know, maybe if someone like donates something like ginormous to me, I'd be like, all right, this warrants a dance number. And I'll do a dance. Hitman Troy says, a Twitch stream in thongs and dancing? Dude, I don't do that anymore. Zark says, I've got a QR code on Jin that goes to QMK. That's a good idea. Peppy Toad says, I'd be so down for a custom beer with a cool PCB inspired can bottle design. I know our keyboard community has sold a bunch of non-keyboard related items, like someone made beard soap before using beer actually. Someone else made chocolate inspired keycaps, so they were keycaps, but they were chocolate. Someone else has made. Someone else made scarves. So yeah, I guess it's. Yeah, I guess it's possible. B-Ball 2 City subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your generosity. Hitman Troy says, I gotta go, happy dancing. Dude, we need to like sync up on Discord again and we need to have a chat. It's been a while since we last chatted. For those of you who don't know, Hitman Choi is a very, very old friend of mine. We just recently reconnected. We were good friends in high school and then he left. He left Taipei, Taiwan, so it's been a long time since I've reconnected. Keep Noob says hello. Aesthetic Life says a clear growler to hold switches. That's true, that's true. Good night, Hitman Choi. Got everything correct. And plus it's getting late. So yeah, let me just take care of this. Download JSON. Pepito says, finally, I know, right? This is like the longest VIA port ever. And I'm not even teaching. I'm just drinking and talking. Alright, I think I've got something here. Let's open up VIA and see if I did this correctly. Open up VIA. There we go. So right now it's detecting my Xeno, which is apparently running a Wilbitech WT75A. We're gonna go to our design tab and load up that new JSON that I created. TC-V3, and boom, there it is. There it is. Okay, let's click on configure. And when I plug in this board, this guy right here, it should auto detect. Auto detect. Come on. Come on, dude. It's not auto detecting. No. Okay, let's try again. Let's go plug it in again. Sometimes it takes a few plugins before VIA detects it. Oh, there we go. VIA just detected it. And you know, because the little arrow showed up. Boom! There we go! Check it out, guys. This is the TC-V3 on VIA, and obviously I haven't changed the name. It's still registering as the Octagon V2. So we will fix that. We will fix that. I also have to add in a bunch of the other layouts, so I'll probably be doing that off stream because it's 8:49 right now. But yeah, looks like everything works as intended. Looks good, looks good. Looks good indeed. You know what? If I don't do this tonight, I probably won't do it tomorrow, so I'm gonna keep working. Singapore says, hello, wizard. Hello to you too, Singapore. Alright, let's figure this out. First and foremost, let's make sure everything is colored in correctly. So VIA port for the TC-V3. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, Xenophobia. Thanks for joining in. Singapore says, I can test it for you. I'm typing on one. Ooh, you are a brave man. Let me fix up a little bit of the layout options first before I hand it over to you. I'd say I am pretty close to being done. Aesthetic Life says, new to porting. Is there a list of ports somewhere for people to download the files, hex, and the JSON? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to flash VIA onto a board? Are you trying to learn how to do this? Are you just asking? So Aesthetic Live says, Lightning Keyboard is rating with a party of 110. Holy crap, that is a lot of people. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Time to pop those numbers. Well, guys, thanks for joining in. Lightning Keyboards, thanks for sending all your people my way. For those of you new to this channel, I do keyboard builds. Surprise, surprise. Tonight we are doing a keyboard software build, actually, and tonight we're adding VIA to the Duck TC-V3. So yeah, thanks for sending all your people my way. I see Mr. Broswin used the hydrate command, so let me drink my drink here. Yeah, so far just a bit ago I actually got VIA working. So what I'm doing right now is I am allowing VIA to support all the other layouts that the TC-V3 can support. And there are quite a lot of layouts. Let's see, who's saying hello? Akarshi says hey yo. Swider says Merlin. Tempest Keycat Puller says hi 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 hi, or he if you are an Olivia copy. But yeah, thanks guys for coming my way and witnessing how to do all this. So here, let me show you guys a few things right here. This is the TC-V3. The TC-V3 that I have been testing on. This is courtesy of Holton C of Prime KB. He was kind enough to send me his keyboard so I could test all of this. I actually got the port all working in June, but as of today I got a few complaints that it wasn't working. So after looking through the code, I realized that some of the suggestions that were given to me during the initial pull request weren't quite valid. So I decided to revert back to what I originally had, and at the same time add some VIA support. Swider says, I've watched a bunch of your builds on YouTube, so following. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, Tuesday nights are my programming streams. Saturdays are my build streams. And Sundays are my news streams. Thursdays are my whatever go stream. So sometimes I'm building, sometimes I'm programming, sometimes I'm drinking. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, tonight I'm doing software. I'm putting VIA for the Duck TC-V3. So at this point, I'm pretty much almost done. I'm just adding different layout support. So yeah, let's see. What do I need to do here? Lightning Keyboard says, I love McMerlin. Aw, dude. Support McMerlin. Many things possible thanks to him. Thank you, man. Thank you. That means a lot, Lightning Keyboards. Let's see. What do I need to do here? Singapore says, Merlin, is that built with a 6.25 or a 7U? Let's take a look at it. That looks to be a... I think that's a 6.25, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, you know what? I can check on QMK Configurator. Here, let's check out the show key sizes. No, this one's built with a 6U. This is a 6U right here. What layout do you have? Singapore says mine is 6.25U. Okay. Dude, Singapore, I feel like whenever I have a custom board on stream, like custom meaning Korean custom, it seems like you've got it. You've got so many boards. Xenophobe says, imagine someone who has 50 keyboards saying you have so many boards. That's true. That's true. I think Singapore's actually been in the hobby longer than me as well. But hold on guys, I feel like I've drank a lot of water tonight. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Let's see. Right. See you guys in a bit. Alright, I'm back. Singapore says there is some weird bug with the TC-V3 PCB. Well, you know what? That is actually what I'm fixing tonight, so hopefully things will be good after this next build. Yeah, so the weird bug is the board doesn't work. Maybe not so weird, to be honest. Singapore says it's the print screen button. If you mash it repeatedly, it resets the board, and it happens to people who build their boards with 6.25 U space. Out of curiosity, where have you programmed your print screen button? Because to be fair, this button right here, if you hold it, that's the reset key. It's whatever the reset button. Ah, okay. Yeah, so yeah, if you reset it, if you hold it long enough, you will eventually put your board into reset. But it doesn't happen on other duck PCBs that you've tried. Is that with QMK? Because if you're actually running QMK, it shouldn't work at all. No, it's O2D. Oh, okay. Well, that might be something with the duck design anyway. O2D has always been kind of finicky, to be honest. It's funny, I do owe a lot to O2D. If it wasn't for O2D, I would never have gotten into QMK. Alright, last but not the least, we've got to do all the bottom row layouts. Okay. What bottom row layouts were supported? Let's go take a look. Ooh, it's quite a lot. And it's hard to read. Great. It's not fun at all. Let's click that. There we go. So right now I'm using the 6U layout, which I'm going to call default actually. There's the 7X layout. Okay. Let's start with the 6.25 views. There's 1.51, 1.5. And then 1.25, 1.25, 1.25. Okay. That's not difficult. 1.25. 1.25. And 1.25. And this guy's 6.25. There we go. That's one layout. Let's copy and paste it again. Copy, paste. Let's call it Group 4, Option 1. The other layout is 1.25, 1.25, 1.25. Okay. 1.25, 1.25, 1.25, 1.5, 1, 1.5. Alright. Let's do another one. Copy paste. Patty Delabeefy says, anybody know where I can get a 60% brass plate? KBD Fans is out of stock. I actually haven't paid attention to where stuff like that is acquirable. You might want to try cutting your own. Just use like Soul KB, and if you're here in the United States, I recommend Send Cut Send. You'll get higher quality as well. Okay, 1.5, 1.5. There, I see what I did wrong here. The last 6.25 is oh wait, I already have this layout. That's no, that's not. Just getting confused here. There we go. It's 1.25, 1.25, 1.25, 1.5, 1.25, 1.25. Such a weird layout. Alright, last but not the least, we gotta do the 7U layout. Copy, paste. Peppy Toad has to go for lunch. Thanks for joining in. Next stream should be this Thursday. Random stream Tuesday, actually. There we go. We should have all the layouts done. 4-3 and 4-4. There we go. I'm gonna save this just in case. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. I have 2 sets of option group 4. Do I? You're correct. I'm off by 1. One of the most typical programming errors. So nice of you to notice right when I was finished. Okay, I think we're good. Let me just download that. Download that again. You were ordering switches. What switches were you ordering? I'm curious. Cass V says hi there. Hello to you too. Alright, I think I've got it good. Xenophobia is getting Gazu Boba U4 Silent Tactiles and 62G. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Alright, we are going to see if I did this correct. I'll load up the new file. Perfect, stuff is showing up correctly. Now plug it in, plug it in. And of course it takes a few plugins for it to be detected. There we go. Yay! Let's see, our layout supported. Yep, split backspace. Can split backspace now. Enter key, ANSI or ISO, perfect. Split left shift. Yep, can do that. Split right shift, can do that. Bottom row, here's the difficult one. Good, they're all showing up correctly. And the 7U, there we go. Singapore, are you still online? Xenophobia says, GMK Merlin, indeed. Singapore, I'm not sure if you're online anymore, but I do have you on Discord. So I'm just gonna send you some files here. Singapore, Singapore. Keep forgetting, what is your name on Discord? Is it... Oh wait, I know what your name on Discord is. Here we go. Let me just link the few files to you. You are going to use that one. And that one. All right, I've sent both files over to Singapore just because Singapore has a TC-V3. Looks like he is replying again. He says, all right, run me through this again. Flash the hex to QMK. Yep. 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 Okay, looks like Toki/Singapore knows what to do. I'm just gonna wait to hear confirmation from him before I end the stream. But I'm pretty confident that it works because I just tested it. Just tested it on this guy. Oh, he's upside down. There we go. Duck TC-V3. Toki says, if this breaks, you're footing the bill. I'm gonna say what? Flash at your own risk. There we go. Fayor, flash at your own risk. Cass V just followed me. Thank you so much. See a couple other follows here. Eli the Cloud. Hi, name's Lucas. Cool, cool, cool. Saint Keebs also followed me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Singapore is testing this board. Hopefully everything works out. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Let's see, am I out of alcohol? I have a little sliver left. I think I'll drink that. I will drink that. Now right now I'm just waiting for some good news. Okay, now that I'm looking at this board, I'm seeing there's lots of flux residue on it. So maybe before I return it, I'll clean off some of that. Yeah, this is Holton C Prime KB's board. Oh, he's replying. He's replying. What's he saying? What's he saying? What's he saying? Oh, he stopped typing. Oh no. Oh no. What's going on? He says sec. S-E-C, sec. So much suspense here. Come on, man. Flash faster. Ooh, look at that. He says, is this right? Yes, that is correct. Click on configure and plug in your board. No, the board's not bricked. He's currently at the spot where he's loading the via JSON file. He says, it work! Woo! Woo! It work, alright. Alright, Toki, you are one of the few people who have a working TC-V3 with VIA. Now is the time to sell. Sell it. Sell it for like $1,000 or more. Hooray. Yay, 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 yay. You know what I didn't check? I did not check lighting. So let's see if the lighting works. I doubt though. I doubt it. Let's see, Xenophobia says, or wait, Zubo says, is there a way to hide the mic away from the screen? Hide away the mic? Then you wouldn't be able to hear me as much. Like, I feel like I've had this hidden away where it was pointing straight at me, but then the volume wasn't as loud. See, Xenophobia says, what's the premium for a board? 25%. There we go, okay. Here, let's see if you guys can see this. My cable's too short, so I can't exactly put the whole board on. But right now, it's on breathing. Here we go, it's on breathing. Let's change it to blue. Woo! Pretty, pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then, maybe not breathing, let's just do solid color. Solid color works better. There we go. Zaboba says, looks like something's wrong. Really? Looks like something's wrong? Something's wrong when you see a mic? Don't know, man. Don't know what you mean by that. There we go. We can set it to yellow. Let's set it to pink. We can do pink. Yep, it can do pink. Let's try and do like purple. There we go. Let's do purple. Purple lights right there. Perfect. Looks good. It's all over my face on camera. Yeah, I know. It's really bright right now. Let's see, let's change it to yellow. There we go. There we go. Super bright. Let's do white. White light. Zaboba says, is there any updates on Gold Rush? Here, why don't you fill out the IC? Every little bit helps me. Here, I think I even have a command for it. Hashtag or exclamation point Gold Rush? Or not? Do I not have it? Do we not have that command anymore? Oh, it's the GMK Gold Rush. There it is. GMK Gold Rush. There we go. Click on that link to learn more about that key set, and definitely hit up the IC Google Forms list so I can gather as many interest as I can. Xenophobia says, porting via ports the Macmillan, now with Underglow. Now with Underglow and voice changer module. The port is done. Alright, I think that's a successful port right now. I will push the QMK fix first, just so we can get everyone unblocked. And then once that's all merged in, I'll do the VIA part. Angela was like, any idea when Vega will arrive? I have no idea. I think you might have to talk with IO3 about that. That is definitely one of the 65% that people are most looking forward to. Let's see. Here, you guys can watch me file a pull request. How about that? Let's file a pull request. Oh wait, it's not showing up because I didn't even push it yet. Here, let me push it. There we go. Finally showed up. Let's revert back to the old matrix. Take the blue pill. Let's say that. There we go. Let's do that. Bug fix. Files changed. Only one thing really changed here. Alright. Once this gets merged in, I will file the VIA PR, and hopefully everyone with the TC-V3 will have access to VIA. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Looks like Toki hasn't said anything else. Hopefully he's happy. Let me just message him really quick just to make sure. Make sure he's not completely bricked. He did say that it worked, so hopefully it'll continue working for him. Alright everyone, I know this wasn't your typical VIA stream. I spent more time chatting with people than I did about explaining what I was doing, but I had fun. So yeah, if you guys want to actually see how a VIA port is done, make sure you check out my previous VODs. And also, I think in about 2 weeks I should have an actual VIA video on YouTube, so definitely check that out. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this stream, and my next stream will be this coming Thursday. Don't exactly know what I'll be doing, but Thursdays are typically random ones. Aesthetic Live says 5% education, 95% 90s pop songs. Yeah, I guess. Alright guys, well hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will catch you when I catch you.